Hello everyone. So we speak a lot about on our webinars and on social media about the value of doing your DNA testing, and in a nutshell why DNA testing is so important is because we know that there isn't a one-size-all approach for diet, for weight management, for supplementation, for exercise strategies, for prevention of chronic disease. And essentially, DNA testing is a really lovely way to personalize all of those different factors and to make sure that your health journey is tailored to you. So with that, the lab that we have partnered with has launched an incredibly exciting new offering by the name of DNA Core. So DNA Core is a new generation DNA test, and essentially it comprises of the core components of health. So it's looking at prevention of chronic disease and biological processes. We are looking at weight management strategies in there, exercise guidelines, nutritional interventions. So we're looking at certain nutrient deficiency likelihoods. We are looking at intolerances. So it really is such an overall comprehensive report that encompasses all of those different areas. And what I love most about DNA Core is that it is really practical, the way that it's laid out, the way that it is explained. It really is easy to understand, and it's incredibly thorough. I have got a sample report here. It's 60 pages long, the report, which is really incredibly comprehensive, and every single page you will be able to understand. Some of the previous reports that we have done, there's a lot of jargon, there's a lot of medical terms in there, and DNA Core really tries to make it understandable and practical and easy to implement for the everyday person. So just to dig a little bit deeper into DNA Core, what we're looking at from a DNA health perspective, we are looking at your genes involved in cholesterol metabolism and insulin sensitivity, risk of type 2 diabetes. We're looking at methylation, B vitamin requirements, inflammation, oxidative stress, detox, as well as bone and joint health. So all of the genes covered in DNA health are in DNA Core. And then from a diet and weight management perspective, we're looking at your genetic risk of obesity, we're looking at carbohydrate sensitivity, we are looking at fat sensitivity, protein requirements, so much in the DNA diet section. We're also looking at eating behaviors, which is a really interesting component that assesses your sweet tooth genes, as well as snacking and satiety behavior. From a nutrient perspective, we're looking at more nutrients that are just covered in DNA health. So we're looking at calcium and folate and vitamin D and vitamin B12 and choline, so many really important micronutrients, and whether you carry certain genetic variations that could put you at risk for a deficiency of some of these. And then from an exercise perspective, all of the genes that are covered in DNA Sport, plus a few extras. So we're looking at the optimal time of training, whether you are better suited to resistance or power-based training as your primary focus, or endurance. We're looking at injury risk, we're looking at recovery rate. So it's a really comprehensive exercise response section in the report. So you can see this is a wonderful foundation report. If you're thinking about doing DNA, and if you are wondering which test is best suited to me, but you're wanting an overall holistic view, DNA Core is really a great choice. It's on the eStore. We have just launched it, and just note that the prices on the eStore include the consultations needed with me to go through your health history, to go through the feedback of the report, and to make sure that you can really understand it and implement it into your specific life and your personal goals. So look forward to working with you soon.